Hello, and welcome to this nostalgia test. Close your eyes, take a deep breath of Tiberium, and look at this artwork. Was that an audible giggle I heard? If so, then please proceed to door number 4. And don't let the door hit you on your way out. If all you can see is female genitalia, please proceed to door number 3. There's a Kleenex box right next to it. Take a few tissues with you if you go. You'll need them. If you see another sad remaster of an old game because developers these days can't come up with anything new, then please proceed to door number 2. You can be wrong over there. If by any chance you get a warm feeling inside your tummy, memories coursing through your head, reminiscing of a simpler time, then please remain seated here in room number 1. Now, it is time we had a little chat, you and I. When the Soviet Republic was young, there were those of us who Oh, sorry about that. I had something in my throat. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day today. I am here in room number 1 with you guys, thoroughly enjoying my time with this awesome remaster. It brings back so many memories. I think I was 6 or 7 at the time, playing it on my eldest brother's PC. I virtually annexed it until I was done playing. Come to think of it, he didn't like that all too much, but that's not why we are here. We are here to talk about these remasters. Yes, there are 2, and seeing if they are worth your time and money. This is EA we're talking about. Might just be another cash grab. You know how they are by now. But let's get into it. Now, when it comes to these remasters, like I said, you actually get 2 games, Tiberium Dawn and Red Alert. In my opinion, 2 classics that are still at the top of my RTS list. 2 titles that came from the golden age of the 90s. Good times for not just games, but music and horror movies as well. The 90s were legit. This sounds like an intro to the Goldbergs.
I'm twisted up inside, but nonetheless I feel the need to say I don't know the future, but the past keeps getting clearer every day.
It was 1990 something, and Westwood just released 2 titles that propelled them to the top of the video game developers, using at that time advanced green screen technology to deliver us unmatched and nice looking FMV sequences that told us a story between GDI and Nod, and later the story between the Allied and the Soviets. We immediately fell in love with the actors who were chewing on the scenery during these cutscenes, especially Joseph Kukin, who was not only Westwood's in-house director of these scenes, but also played the psychotic yet charismatic leader of Nod.
I am Kane.
This mysterious, seemingly immortal character has been in the back of our minds ever since we saw him on our little, flickering 50Hz CRT monitor. Yes, kids, we used to play with one of those. Golden times, golden times. Some of the audio sounds aged, but luckily the voice you'll be hearing the most, Eva, has been redone by the talented Kia Hunsinger.
Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete. Building.
But do we really have to go back in time to appreciate RTS games? Are the people who are locked in room 2 without a key raging about RTS games being dead not a little bit right? Hasn't the movie Strange Days taught us that memories are just there to fade? Where are the new RTS games? Where is the new Command & Conquer or Red Alert? Oh yeah, that's right. After the commercial success of the Age of Empires 2 Remastered, we can clearly see that there is a demand for RTS games. It's just a shame that no developer jumps on it. But with this remaster, we have reason to be joyful. This remaster bundles every mission of Tiberium Dawn and Red Alert. Yes, even the missions with dinosaurs and giant ants are included. Even the missions that were console exclusives made it to this bundle. There's over 100 missions here. Combined with skirmish modes where you can set the AI difficulty and a new and improved multiplayer mode where you can have more than 250 maps to play on, yeah, you're set for the rest of the summer. And that for only 20 bucks? If you are a true RTS fan, what are you waiting for? You're more than gonna get your money's worth. And not only that, the graphics get a nice overhaul. They remain 2D, but it looks crisp and clean now. It even supports 4K resolution. Yeah, you 4Kers can play this game too. The gameplay has remained the same. It still plays like in the olden days. I'm starting to feel old here. Where's my youth potion? Ah, that's the stuff. The iconic soundtracks of Frank Lipaki sound more vibrant and dynamic as ever. I mean, just listen to that music. Hell yeah! This is a remaster that sounds almost too good to be true. However, I do need to address the bad parts of the game as well. Since the 90s, RTS games have greatly improved. Petroglyph has added some new features like zooming in and out, but setting a rally point from your barracks still can't be done. And during your other play sessions, issues that were typical in the 90s will just frustrate the hell out of you now. Like soldiers not responding to being shot, pathfinding issues, like sometimes your soldiers just decide to take the scenic route. And loading your guys onto APCs, it's so darn slow. Oh, and don't get me started about unloading them from your APC. They just go out one by one. Like, guys, just get the hell out of there. But, I mean, just imagine, like, Starship Troopers invasion of Klendatho scene, but every soldier came out one by one. It would be so anticlimactic. But these typical 90s frustrations are nothing compared to the sheer fun you'll be having when playing these games, and maybe even again if you're as old as I am.
How old are you?
Nearly 27.
However, the younger generation who grew up with StarCraft 2 will probably pull their hair out when playing this game. But for those of us who played this Marvel back in the 90s, it is the ultimate nostalgia trip we can't afford to miss. In conclusion, this remaster gets an 8 out of 10 for me. Weird, right? You might have thought I'd give it something like a 9 or maybe even a 10. And although I really want to, and I really enjoy going back to the time where I was a kid living in simpler times, a lot of frustrating issues of the 90s have remained intact. I think I just got spoiled by games like Dawn of War and StarCraft 2. For those of us who want another taste of the Tiberium fumes, or want to explore an alternate reality in Red Alert, can do this in the best possible way with this warm and nostalgic remaster. EA, sometimes, just sometimes, something good comes from you. But most of the time,
it's a reality.
To wrap up, I would love to point you guys in the direction of our community Discord server. We are growing by the day and we have a lot of awesome people over there. If you want to find more like-minded people to play games with, this is the place for you. If you are a content creator yourself, you get access to our announcement channel, where you can post when you go live or when you just uploaded your new YouTube video. Link is in the description below. There you will also find a link to our Twitter page, where we post when we go live or keep you guys in the loop of what happens with our bunnies. Lastly, you'll find a link to our Twitch page as well, where we stream 5 days a week and end our streams with raids on other, less fortunate streamers. Hope to see you all there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you want to see more gaming news, reviews, and release roundups, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you when I see you.
That's awesome.